everybody, it has been many months since I've done any sort of hair video, and I am breaking that hiatus right now, and what better way to do that than by reviewing my new hair toys here and also launching a small giveaway. So a little bit of a backstory. I first saw these Flexis on one of Tor and Paige's videos and I was like, oh my god, so pretty. But honestly, I couldn't really think of a lot of situations where I would need something quite this ornate. But then my new friend Elissa, who is actually also a consultant of Lila Rose, who stocks these and sells these Flexis, she was like, well, do you want to try one? And I said, sure, why not? So as it turns out, there are a lot of different styles that you can get. Some are more ornate and some are less. You can dress it up and dress it down. I just wear it out with casual clothing sometimes just to keep my hair out of my face, but I can pair it with a t-shirt and jeans, or I can wear it with a formal dress if I want to, if I'm going to a wedding or some sort of event. So actually, I have found these to be a lifesaver in more than one situation where I just needed my hair out of my face really quickly. So I'm going to show you these two Flexis close up and show you all the details and how it works. Then we're going to come back here and I'll give you a really quick demo on how they actually work in my hair, and then I will give you the details of the giveaway. So I just want to show you the close-up details of these. So this is the small Flexi 8 with the Calla Lily design. So this one was $17, and the length of the actual 8 part here, or the infinity part, is 2.5 inches, and then the pin itself is 3 1/4 inches. So pretty consistently with both the sizes, the pin itself is about 3/4 of an inch longer than the length of the 8 itself. Now my ponytail is 3.5 inches in circumference, and this is just a little bit too small to hold it. So I would say this could probably hold a ponytail if your hair thickness or your ponytail circumference is up to about 3 inches, but I would probably bump it up to the medium if your ponytail circumference is any larger than that. And this one is the extra large Flexi 8, and this one is 4.5 inches wide at the infinity part, and then the pin itself is about 5 1/4 inches wide. So this one I can use for some of my full updos. So I chose the Tree of Life design for this one because the national tree of Jamaica is the Lignum Vitae, so I thought it was kind of cool in that sense. So if you have one of the really old designs of the Flexi 8, then you would have to just measure the length to determine your size. However, the new styles have the size written right on it, right at the very end there. You see the XL, and also on this side you can see size S right there. What you can also see are the notches right here. So there are 3 notches. So depending on what style you're doing or how thick or how much hair is actually in the clip, you can have it on setting 1, setting 2, or flex it up and put it on setting 3. Same with this one over here. It also has 3 notches. They're a little bit further apart on this one. So you can set it on 1, 2, or 3. And that's what it looks like. So you can clearly see that this flexes, hence the name Flexi 8. And other cool features about this is that you cannot lose the parts. They always stay together because it's just hanging on this little slot right there. So it makes putting this in and taking this out super easy, and you never have to worry about it coming apart and losing one part of it and whatnot. So a couple of common questions that I had before I ordered was the metal content of this. So some of these Flexis do contain nickel. So if you have any sort of metal allergy, just be careful about that sort of thing. And another thing that I was worried about is whether these little beads or pearls would catch on my hair, and as it turns out, it does not. It's actually very smooth against my hair. There are no strands that are caught in this area, so I find it to be very comfortable. There was only one situation ever that I somehow caught my hair on the underside of this little center motif there, and it was just a very temporary thing, and I just very gently pulled it out. And I've worn this probably a dozen times and it only happened the one time, so it's not something that I worry about. I also find that these don't give me headaches. If I have any fatigue, it's probably just the fact that I have all my hair piled on top of my head all day, but these clips actually do hold my hair in all day. They hold for hours. I actually fell asleep with this one in. That's how comfortable it is. Although I would recommend that if you do fall asleep in one of these, you would get something that's a little bit plainer, like the simple band, something that doesn't have quite as high profile as that. But I'm just letting you know that, you know, I was not exactly gentle with these, and they have held up pretty well. And another thing that I want to point out is that this is the standard way that it comes in, with the hinge on the right side and it clips in, or it notches in on the left side here. So this is the standard way. This is the right-handed way, because you are expected to stick it into your hair with your right hand, and that keeps the center motif here upright. Now, if you had chosen a different motif that was like pretty much the same from top to bottom, whichever way you put it, then it doesn't really matter. You can wear it as a left-handed flexi. However, if you are left-handed and you want one of these special motifs here, then you can order it left-handed. So you can see that this one is left-handed because I am left-handed. So I talked to Elissa about this, and she says that there's no extra charge for this. It just takes a little bit longer to receive your order, just because they have to put in the special order just to put this motif in upside down. But the vast majority of these flexis, you know, you don't have to make any special changes to the beading around it, because it's pretty much the same from top to bottom. They just have to switch this around for you. So now I'm going to show you how these work in my hair, and for the sake of this particular video, it's just going to be really quick. I'm not going to show you any really complicated tutorials. I might show you more complicated hairstyles with these flexis in a later video, but just for the sake of the length of this video, I'm going to show you how it works with some really super quick hairstyles. So the first one, I am going to show you the extra large flexi, and this one I tend to use in my full twist up, and also just to anchor my Nautilus bun. So if I want to go running, if I'm going to a concert, if I'm going to any sort of special event and I want this to stay in for hours and hours, then this is the one that I use. So you can see that I already have my Nautilus bun in, and it will stay for probably a good like half an hour, 45 minutes or something. But if I really do want it to stay in all day, then I can use this. Or if I want to dress it up, then I can use this. So you can see that the Nautilus bun, it consists of this little base here and then the loop going around it. So what I want to do is I want to go underneath or over the loop, under the base there. Okay, take a little bit of that scalp hair and then out the other side. And then this just comes around, and you want to stretch it over the bottom of the pin on the left side there, and you will feel it when it notches into place. So you can use the first notch, which is like that, which is a little bit more loose, the second notch, or the third one. And that feels really secure like that. And for the second one, the small flexi, so this is my left-handed one. So I use that one for my half-ups. Like I said just a couple of minutes ago, if I wanted to use the flexi as a ponytail, then I would have to go up a size. I would have to go to the medium because my hair is a little bit thicker. So for this one, just for a simple half-up, you can see that I've just grabbed a little bit. It's really super quick and easy. And then I bring this over and just lock it in like that. Now this one is a little bit loose. If you want it a little bit tighter, you can go like that. However, I like my hairstyles to be a little bit on the looser side, a little bit more relaxed, because I don't really like to have my hair pulled super tightly. However, if you wanted a really super tight hold, then you could probably start a little bit higher up on your crown and possibly use a smaller flexi so that you have a really strong grip. And then of course use two mirrors so that you can see the back of your head, and you can make sure that your flexi is horizontal or positioned where you want it, and that everything is smooth back there. But obviously I don't have any mirrors around here, so. Alright, so for the details of this giveaway, this is courtesy of Elissa, so huge thanks to Elissa, who I mentioned before is also a Lila Rose consultant and the owner of Kickapoo Country Style. So she is offering one free Flexi 8 in any size, so it doesn't matter if you need the mini or the mega or anywhere in between. She's offering one Flexi of basically any style that you need for the thickness and the length of your hair. So this is open to anyone in Canada and the US. Unfortunately, Lila Rose does not offer these internationally. However, if you directly message or email Elissa, then she will be able to actually sent these over to you personally if you live overseas. So what she would have to do is completely order manually, and she accepts PayPal as payment. So that is available for all of you international customers, but unfortunately this contest is only open for people in the US and Canada right now. So there are 4 things that you need to do to enter this contest, and the first thing is to obviously be subscribed to this channel, because my subscribers have been so kind and patient and waiting for another hair video that it wouldn't be fair if somebody were to simply stumble across this video and win this prize and not even be subscribed. So it is a thank you gift for my hair subscribers, basically. The second thing that you need to do is to figure out what size and style you would best want or need for your hair. So to figure out the size that you want, then I will link a video right up there to Lilla Rose's instructional video. So head over there, watch that, figure out what size you need, give that video a like, and to figure out the style that you want, I will put a link down below to Lilla Rose's website so that you can figure out what style you like best. Remember that if you are left-handed, to give an extra note that you are left-handed and you want it flipped over, or you can pick any one of the radially symmetric or the top to bottom symmetric styles, and then you don't have to worry about using it right-handed or left-handed or whatever way. So that is the second thing that you need to do. The third thing you need to do is to, once you figure out your style and size, leave a comment down below and let me know the style and the size you need. And the fourth thing to do to enter this contest is to head over to Elissa's Facebook page and give it a like. She has a lot of useful information up there, and she also gives previews to new styles coming out every month. So I will put a Rafflecopter link down in the description below because it keeps all of the entries organized, and it gives you a really clear and easy to understand checklist of what you need to do to enter this contest. If you have any questions, and as always, leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer you or forward your questions over to Elissa. So this contest will end next Friday, July 4th at 11:59 p.m. So that is Friday night, Saturday morning-ish that I will be announcing the winner. And make sure that you have your messages enabled on Facebook and on YouTube, because if I can't get in contact with you or if you don't get back to me within 48 hours, then the prize will be going to somebody else. So I think that is it. So huge thanks to Elissa for letting me try these Flexis and share them with you. Good luck everybody, and I'll see you after the weekend for another video. Bye.